Today I'm doing another experimental food. This time it's going to be with African night crawlers. I'm going to be putting some of these gross mac and cheese with some chicken pieces. I'll be mixing it up in here, putting it in here, topped with some moist bedding. All right, so be back in a few. Alright, instead of mixing it up, I ended up layering it instead as a bunch of mac and cheese on the bottom. Granted, it does have fuzzies on it. Look at this. I don't know if you can look in here, but moldy, very moldy. And the meat did not have any mold on it. It's just started to go bad. So on the bottom is the moldy mac and cheese with the meat, a little bit of meat on the top, and then on top of that was the moist bedding. So here we go into the African nightcrawler bag. Alright, here we have the VermiBag Max with African nightcrawlers. Let's open it up here. Check it out. The level is rising. Oh, we've got a few things rising here inside the bag. Bunch of pumpkin sprouts. There's like one gnat here, but that's it. Doing good on the gnat situation. Let me make sure we can see everything here in the bag that we need to. Let's go ahead and ruffle it up there. Let's see, there are a few worms up top. See, you can see some right there. There's a little one there. Alright. I remember it being very warm throughout last week, but this time just a little warm in the center. There are a bunch of worms on the grape stem. So it's still warm in the center. I still didn't find my thermometer. I know it's here somewhere. Just gotta find it. Big worms, little worms. It's weird, I feel them squirming around in my hand. And that was in the center of the bag. So even though it feels warm to me, it's probably comfortable for them. Okay, let's ruffle up the rest of the bag here. There's worms throughout. Can't remember what kind of feeding I gave them last week. Still hard. But there's nothing inside of it. Oh, here's a piece of that bag that was paper bag with the handle. It was put in here. Still that compostable thing is, food thing is still here. Let's see. A little bit more of that stem from the pumpkin. Gotta tear these in half or else they'll continue to grow in here. Now they're just food for the worms. Alright, I'm going to dig in the center some more just to see if it's any warmer or if there's bigger worms down there. It's not any warmer, it's the same. But there are worms in here, so like I said, it's not too warm for them. They probably love it. Well, I think that's all the digging I'll do right now. They are doing great. This bag is going to be full before I know it. Is this a little guy or is this... Sometimes when they thrash around like that, it's a tail. Somebody lost a tail, but nope, that one's a baby. Alright, let me put the usual eggshells, crushed eggshells. Here's that experimental food. I'll put that, well, since they seem to like the center, I'll put it in the center. Check it how it is next week. After that, let's see. What do we have? We have potatoes, some orange peels, leftover salad, green salad, bag salad, and I'm going to put in some more stuff. I know they got a napkin here, and this looks like melon, but it's a cantaloupe. It's a cantaloupe that we grew in our garden, but it tasted weird. Well, at first, when you pick it straight off the vine, it tastes really good and sweet and it's juicy. And then if you keep it in your fridge, the taste turns into like a cucumber. So my husband's the one that eats the cantaloupe and he didn't like the cucumber taste, so there you go. Put some of these foods on the edge here. And then last but not least, regular moist bedding. Famous moist bedding. All right. Put a bunch on the edge. Bug situation looks in control. And we're doing well. The ones are eating what I give them. There you go, and thank you for coming on this journey with me.